To move to strike the last word.
The gentleman is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I rise to oppose this amendment, this attempt by the gentleman from Ohio to zero out the regional commission's budgets. I want to focus particularly on the Appalachian Regional Commission, the ARC. The purpose of the ARC is to close the economic gap between Appalachia and the rest of the nation, to bring the region's 420 counties and 25 million people into the nation's economic mainstream. ARC's goal is to help make this region and its people contributors to the national economy and to give them the opportunity to compete in today's international economy. As a region, Appalachia confronts a combination of challenges that few other parts of the country face. Its mountainous terrain and isolation, dispersed population, inadequate infrastructure, lack of financial and human resources, and weak track record in applying for and receiving assistance from other federal programs. Even with ARC's funding, in fiscal year 2010, Appalachia received 31% less in federal expenditures per capita than the rest of the nation. That is $11,435 in Appalachia versus $16,569 for the nation as a whole. ARC investments do not result in Appalachia getting more than the rest of the country. In addition, ARC's programs do not duplicate other federal programs, as mentioned by the gentleman. Instead, they extend the reach of those programs into the most challenging parts of Appalachia, enabling many distressed communities to take full advantage of other federal programs when they would not otherwise be able to. The ARC funds often are used as a local match that enables communities to compete successfully for these other federal programs. In addition, the recent recession has hit Appalachia disproportionately hard. Nearly two-thirds of Appalachia's 420 counties have unemployment rates greater than the national average. The recession has wiped out all the job gains that have occurred since the year 2000. The comparable loss for the nation wipes out the gains only since 2004. Further, ARC has compiled an impressive record of accomplishments creating economic opportunity in Appalachia. From fiscal year 2008 to 2012, ARC directed 55 to 60% of its non-highway funds to distressed counties. The number of high-poverty counties has been cut from 295 in 1960 to 98 distressed and 99 at-risk counties in 2013. The regional poverty rate has been cut almost in half, from 31% to 16%, and infant mortality has been reduced by two-thirds, and the rural health care infrastructure has been strengthened through the addition of over 400 rural health care facilities. The percentage of adults with a high school diploma has increased by over 70%, and students in Appalachia now graduate from high school at nearly the same rate as that of the rest of the nation. More than 850,000 Appalachian residents now have access to new or improved water and sanitation services through ARC projects. Madam Chair, the ARC has worked, and it has shown demonstrable improvements in the Appalachian regions. But despite these accomplishments, major challenges still confront the region. Nearly a fourth of Appalachia's counties still suffer from persistent and severe economic distress. 98 counties are formally classified as distressed, and another 99 are at risk of falling into the distressed category. Appalachia trails the nation in per capita personal income and average earnings by roughly 20%. Roughly 25% of Appalachian households are not served by a public water system, compared to 15% of the rest of the nation's households. And 48% of the Appalachian households are not served by a public sewage system, compared to the national average of 25%. The region has been hit disproportionately hard by the loss of jobs in manufacturing industries. The region has lost 1/4 of its manufacturing jobs. The ARC, Madam Chair, has been a model that has worked.
The gentleman's time
For these reasons,
has expired.
we oppose